Yeah. When you play a game online, there is no start. You cannot stop the game and ask the other players to stop. Until you finish the game, you have to keep playing. And that way you will end up becoming a very good player in the game because you don't have other options. Either you develop your way of playing or stop playing the game. If it's a story mode, you're not playing with other players, it's not online, you're just playing the story mode, you want to beat the game. You can save the game and stop and play in a different day or a different time. You can click start and come back after a couple of hours or minutes or so on. You can develop yourself. You will end up developing yourself, but within limits. Because at the end, it's just a story mode that you will finish or beat anyways. I can beat the game in 1 day. I can beat the game in 1 year. At the end, I will beat it. But online, playing the game online, means you have to develop yourself and keep up with the other players, or basically, or simply stop playing the game. Horsemanship, or anything close to horsemanship, like driving a car in a highway, riding a motorcycle and so on, dangerous stuff that doesn't have real start in them. When I say start, I mean clicking start, stopping the game. With a horse, especially when it's in a hard situation, bareback, Arabian horse, open place, hard body conformation or hard neck type to control and so on, there is no real start. Clicking start, stopping to stop the horse. Imagine that you are driving or riding a jet ski in the sea or the ocean, and there is a safety key. They tie the safety key on your wrist, and if you fall down, that key comes down with you, and the jet ski will just turn the engine or the motor off by itself. It's a safety key. There is no real safety key with horses, especially when you ride in a bad way of riding or a wrong way of riding. The horse can buck at any time, the horse can bolt at any time, the horse can completely destroy you at any time just because he's afraid of a sack or a bag or a box. So, you will have to develop yourself and become good enough to be able to create a start button with the horse. Again, you have to develop yourself to be able to create a start button or a stop button with the horse so that you can make the horse stop instead of bucking, stop instead of bolting, stop instead of rearing up. This is the ultimate achievement in this way of riding, in my opinion, that doesn't exist in other ways of riding, even the correct ones. You feel that they control the horse in a very special way, but that horse who holds in a very amazing way. When they hold the horse or stop him, he does amazing moves or stops in an amazing way. He moves back amazingly. He gives you the direction in a very awesome way. But that same exact horse, when he spooks, when he's afraid, when he's around other stallions and mares, he will bolt. You hold him easily and move him back easily, and now he's bolting and you're not able to stop him. Where is real control? In this way of riding, it depends on controlling the horse's balance to a point that the horse physically cannot do what he wants. He cannot bolt unless you allow him. He cannot buck unless you allow him. He cannot change his direction unless you allow him. That cannot happen if you use tricks. He will keep fighting you back and winning. That cannot happen by just being nice. You have to control the horse's direction to control his balance, and you cannot do that without doing or practicing this way of riding. So, true horsemanship is creating a start button with the horse or a safety key with the horse that you can use it when he disagrees with you. When the horse wants to bolt and I want to canter, we will end up stopping. When I want to trot and the horse wants to buck, we will end up stopping. That leads the horse to stop disagreeing with you more than he should, because he will know and understand the more he disagrees with you, the more he will end up doing what you want instead of doing what he wants. In other ways of riding, the more he disagrees with you, the more he does what he wants than what you want. Or what he will do will be closer to what he wanted than what you wanted.